so I can adjust. It's up to you.
Why?
Just because you were a little bit low on the camera, so I wasn't.
There, no. This is. I'll say it like this. This is probably good. Oh dang! It's got the side by side, just in case, showing what it will look like on both. Yeah, do I have my phone? Why?
Go check on the YouTube just to make sure we're live, because I think I changed the YouTube handle since we did this. It should be still linked to the same account, but it might not be.
Yeah, we're live.
All right. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Next Go Wins TV. We are doing a live watch along of Mexico versus United States. Estadio Akron, Guadalajara. Here with my boy Joe.
What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Tuesday evening. Big game for a Tuesday evening, huh?
How do I switch?
Looks like audio's good, video's good, so I'm gonna
Look at that.
off. The delay gets me. That looks good, man. That looks good. Oh, beard's getting long.
Keep talking, just so I want to see make sure everything looks good.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Can you get the time going as a countdown to game time? Is that a feature you know how to do?
Like on the scoreboard?
Yeah, man.
No.
No? Okay.
It only counts up because it's a scoreboard.
What if you got a scoreboard for a different sport? Would it count down?
I'm sure I can find one, yeah, but it's just going to take me a while.
Is that a soccer-specific scoreboard you
This is a
downloaded?
soccer-specific one, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool,
Any
cool.
chance we can watch this game in English, or you want me to practice my Spanish?
We can watch it in English somewhere. I don't
How
know if I
often are
have
you teaching the boys Spanish?
trying, man, but it's hard because those
Matt,
kids just want to speak English, man.
you got to only speak to them in Spanish.
I'm the only
That's-
one that speaks Spanish to them, and like everybody else speaks English to them, and even I speak English to them at times just because I'm like, it's hard.
Yeah.
They also don't understand. They also don't understand that there are two different languages. So Roman will correct me when I try and tell him something in Spanish. He'll correct me with the English word, and I'm like, no, they're the same. But he doesn't understand. All right. Yeah, sorry, buddy. It's only on TNT.
You don't have TNT?
Not on football, apparently.
What?
TNT's not included in my package.
Oh, well. If it then. Spanish it is.
All right.
That's God telling me I need to practice.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are having a good time. I need to go get the iPad so I can monitor all these comments and everything. So
That
I'll
would
be
be
right
smart.
back.
So you're stuck with me. What do we got? 8 minutes. 8 minutes till kickoff. We've talked about the lineups. If you were with us on TikTok, thank you for those that were. But 8 minutes till kickoff. Throw it in the chat. Javi's grabbing the iPad right now, so we'll be able to read through the comments. But throw it in the chat. Who do you think's going to win tonight? As well as, what are your thoughts, if you're a USA fan, on Pochettino's first game in charge? Did you notice anything? Is it too early to tell? What are your thoughts? Throw them in the chat. For me, I think it's a little too early to tell. Obviously, he hasn't had a ton of training sessions with the boys or anything like that to get certain things established. However, I was just excited overall from the intensity level that everyone showed throughout the game, just because it's something I think that's been lacking for us. So it was a good showing, but I'm very, very intrigued to see what will happen today. Oh, man. Do you guys have one iPad you share?
For the kids, yeah.
Do you have your own too, or no?
No. This is the one that I use, like Roman uses as well. It's probably not a good idea because it's like an expensive
That's what I was wondering. I was like, damn, dude.
We're gonna get
Dude, we got our kids those fire ones. We just use them for the car when we go to Florida and stuff, but they work just as good and they're way cheaper. I will say there's a delay to them though, in terms of like if you were an adult using it, but I don't necessarily care for the kids.
nightmare to try to deal with like apps and stuff on Android networks.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dun 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 dun. What color are you guys wearing? Purple? What are these quarter zips, dude? What color were those?
Don't know. Skip.
What don't you
Skip.
like about that logo?
It's just too modern. Like, have you seen the old one that we had?
Yeah.
Amazing. It's got the
It's a
Aztec.
classic
It's
one,
got the
yeah.
Aztec on it. It's just like the
That
shape
one?
of it was
Like
cool.
the
Yeah,
green?
it's so cool. They just did it because nowadays they're like, oh, digitally it's whatever. All right, let's see. We got some people on here.
Estadio Akron,
Mexico.
Jalisco.
Mexico will win.
Who said that?
Ubalde de Lane.
No, come
Mateo
on.
with a bunch of Mexican flags.
Score prediction. What's your score prediction if you think Mexico's going to win?
Billy Jessup said United States 2, Mexico 0, and Sargent scores. Soccer Productions, who's an MLS fan? Listen, you're in the wrong place, my friend. Nobody is.
Yeah.
Not a single person. Mateo with the American flag. Ooh, we got 106 people watching our...
What's going on, guys?
What?
Woo-woo.
Hey, shout out to everybody who's watching the stream. Really appreciate all you guys. Make sure you guys follow us. If you want to get the wide angle version of this, go to youtube.com/@the_next-goal-wins-TV, and make sure you guys subscribe to our channel because we do a lot of lives. We do a lot of watch-alongs and Pochettino and Vasco Aguirre shaking hands.
That's
Oh, they
our
both
manager.
speak. I forgot they both speak Spanish.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's go. That's fun to see, though. I feel like it has.
Look at how many empty seats there are, eh?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, someone said this, that Mexico had a ban capacity-wise because of the chants, the homophobic chants that they did.
Oh.
So they said that like the stadium has to be only like 50 or
X
75%
amount of
capacity or
that
whatever.
makes sense.
Silva Jorge said Mexico taking all of it, no Diddy. Can you even say that anymore? I'm gonna get in trouble on here.
Dang, there was like nobody there, man.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Somebody should look it up.
That's kind of sad.
'Cause I think they were only able to sell like 50% of their tickets.
They must really love that chant because I feel like you guys chant it all the time.
It's like a tradition, which is not excusing it by any means. But it's like
Harder to break.
and the Mexican fans are the type of people that if you tell them like we're gonna fine you if you keep doing that, they're gonna be like, we don't give a fuck. Like, you can find the federation. It's not coming out of our pockets. Mexico's not playing great anyway, so it's not like we really care to watch them anymore. So it's almost like a way of Mexican fans to protest against the federation itself because we haven't been playing well. Like,
Right.
if we were really playing very well,
This one
they would stop it. Yeah. Mexico 2-1 USA or vice versa. All right. So it's gonna be 2-1 to somebody.
Dun dun dun. This is technically billed as a friendly, right?
This is billed as friendly. I don't think this is like not Nations League or anything like that.
Yeah. So you gonna sing it?
I'm not like that guy. Hey, I know who that is. Alexander Acha.
I was gonna ask you if you know who that was. Is he a famous Mexican singer?
No, but he's a good singer.
Well, the kids are singing out there. Good for them.
Andres Guardado. Oh, Diego Lainez is there. Ochoa is there too.
I feel like Ochoa still looks like he's 25 years old.
He is because he's had the same haircut since since the beginning. He's never. I think he's cut his hair once. Is that Henry Martin? Y'all do this with other games like La Liga or Champions League. Silva Jorge, we do sometimes with like the Premier League and Champions League if we can. It's just hard to schedule it based on like what we got on the weekends and stuff. Obviously today's a Tuesday at 10:30, so we're not doing anything on a Tuesday at 10:30. But anytime we can, we are doing these for sure. So make sure you guys follow and subscribe specifically on the YouTube, because with YouTube we're posting videos all the time. We do podcasts as well, just wrapping up Champions League, Premier League, all that stuff. So make sure you guys go follow us on there if you want to stay up to date on what we're up to and stuff. But we try and do these as much as we can.
Do you have the YouTube chat there too, or no?
Game's about to start. I think so, but I think it says I have to sign in. Let me see if it'll let me. It just like pops it up on the.
Let me see if I can get it here.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody on YouTube, I don't think, right now, but it's weird that it doesn't let me.
To watching. Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, I think it is. There we go. Hold on.
You got it?
Does that work?
What?
Yeah, there we go. Got the multi-stream. Send us a message. Are you on YouTube or no?
I just closed it. You want me to open it?
Just send a message so I can see if it pops up on my chat here so I can monitor it through the laptop.
I don't know if I can. 1 sec. How do you do that? One second. I don't have the app on my phone. I deleted YouTube. Ba 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 ba. See, 10:31. Still no kickoff. What are we doing, bro?
All right.
This is his last
Here
game?
we go. That's what they keep saying?
That's what I heard someone say. I wasn't sure if it was you or someone
No,
in the chat.
No, I don't think so, because they called him up for this game. Not like this is not like a testimonial or anything like that. All right. Shout out to everybody who's joining us on either the TikTok or the YouTube watching this game here. Big game. Big game. First game for Pochettino against Mexico. So his first taste of the I don't know, you can't consider this a class, but this is the derby, or whatever you want to call it, the rivalry in the biggest rivalry in CONCACAF.
There, you got that. All right, cool. So
yeah, so we're good.
All right, cool. Here we go. I'm actually really excited for a friendly.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a real good game. I'm excited about it. Let's go. Move this.
So yeah, we don't need that anymore, do we? Look at Ochoa giving Guardado a kiss. Bestest of friends.
What else do we need? Are we good?
Do you have one of those jerseys?
These ones?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like them at all.
Why not? Too much going on?
They look like boobs.
Are they black or are they purple?
They're like a weird maroon red with like green and a really dark purple-ish color. You see that?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, is it
I don't
purple
know.
or is it just this TV's color?
No. I think it's like a fruit. I think it's supposed to be like a fruit or something, but I don't know what it is. It just looks really weird.
Like
I don't
plum?
like it at all. Yeah, almost. I don't know. Just looks really weird.
Like an eggplant?
I don't think it's an eggplant. It's something. All right, Billy Jessup, Sergeant Anytime USML. And Dos Acero is plus 3741 on FanDuel. Dang, Georgie's not here because this is a Georgie comment right
That's
there.
all. That's Georgie.
All right, let's start the scoreboard here.
Dun, dun, dun. We're off. Uh-oh.
Here we go, Mexico. Here we go. Penalty. Oh, not even a corner kick?
There we go, ref.
Referee.
Good call. You guys going to high press or what?
Curious. Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Pressing with the 2, which you start seeing a lot more people do nowadays. You start seeing people press with the 9 and the 10 instead of the 9 and the 9 and the 7 or the 9 and 11.
Yeah.
I'm also curious to see who dominates possession, like who looks better on the ball, who looks like they're controlling the game a little bit more.
There we go.
Let's go. This guy's good. Chino Huerta. Oh, come on.
Come on. Red card.
He's good. He plays for Pumas. He actually was going to play against DCFC this past summer,
Oh, really?
but he was on national team duty, so he wasn't here. But he's really good. I like him a lot. He surprisingly was going to go to Liverpool.
And didn't?
No, because Liverpool wanted to loan him out immediately to like Sunderland or somebody, and they Sunderland couldn't agree the terms, so they were just like, oh, whatever.
So he just stayed in Mexico.
Yeah, he's a good player though.
How old is he? Probably pretty young.
He's pretty young, probably in his mid-20s, but he's like he's very tricky. He's very creative. He's like imagine like a Messi.
Yeah.
Obviously not that quality, but like that similar type of play with
player
quick little touches.
Yeah.
Gets out of
Get
tight
in
spaces.
between lines.
Yeah. Appreciate anybody joining us, whether it's on the TikTok or the YouTube. Make sure you guys follow us, youtube.com/@thenextgoalwinstv. Same thing with all of our other social media channels. So you guys can stay up to date with all the content and stuff. Mexico, United States, 0-0. About 3 minutes into the match. Mexico with some pretty good early possession, but now the United States with a corner kick. Let's hope they're not Arsenal on these set pieces.
Couldn't get back on side? Come on. We got VAR here. Prevent any collusion.
Definitely don't think we have VAR here. It's a friendly. I don't think they do VAR for friendlies.
In Jalisco. Oy.
All right, here we go. Give the ball to Raul Jimenez.
It is interesting he doesn't wear headgear anymore. He just wears that eye patch. Is it me or is the ball just bouncing insane?
You got to think the pitch has got to be good, right? You're
Doesn't
in
look like
Mexico,
it, though.
one of the biggest stadiums in Mexico.
See that?
Yeah. I also wonder if that's like the frame rate that we have on the TV or something.
No, like that ball's bouncing.
Yeah, you're right. Wonder the state of the pitch here.
And it just starts bouncing randomly. It seems like.
Yeah.
Look at us pitch snobs over here.
Fernando Pacheco, such a beautiful stadium. I heard it's really nice, actually.
There it looks fine.
Oof.
But you can't really tell because it's not.
That's right, boy. You're going to get kicked. You're going to get kicked around here. What are your thoughts, Joe, on Tim Ream? Because
about him?
the guy's what 30,
37, 38,
37, 38.
37,
So
yeah, I think.
it's one of those things that like you don't have any really competitive matches until the World Cup.
Yeah.
So you got 2 years till the World Cup. Is he really somebody that's going to be playing in the World Cup? And if so, like I get it, but he's also going to be, really old. But if he's not somebody that's going to be in the World Cup, do you just have him here to kind of like help transition, or
Like,
do you
why,
feel,
why
or
is
do
he
you feel
here?
like do you feel like you should just start giving those minutes to people who might actually be part of the roster then?
I think he might not play or start at the World Cup, but I think he'll probably be on the team, assuming he doesn't retire from international duty. And I think that's partially why. I also think it's partially why because we just don't have anyone else there right now, or Pochettino's trying to figure out what other options there are. I don't know. But I could see him being fine to play though. It's what, next summer? A year and a half?
Yeah, but
That's not that far.
it's not. But when you're that age, like that's a long time.
Yeah, he'll be 38, 39 maybe.
Yeah, let me look it up real quick just to make sure that we're on the same page here. Tim Ream. So Tim Ream is
Pretty sure he's 37.
37 years old, October 5th. So he just turned 37.
So
So
he'd
he'll
be
technically he'll still
38.
be 38. That's But also you're also thinking like it's not just about him getting old, but Pochettino also wants to have the best players there. Do you think he'll still be the best player in that position at 38 years old?
Well, that's what I think. That's what I'm saying. I think he'll for sure be on the team because he's not going to drop far enough from being captain to off the team. That I think we'll bring him, and then if we don't have somebody better, he'll play. But if we have somebody who's better and younger and in form, I think they'll play.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Chris Richards could play. We've
What happened to do you remember what was his
Miles
name?
Robinson.
No, Matt Miazga.
Oh yeah,
You remember
he
him?
Was
He was
he was on Chelsea
he
for
was
a
on
while.
Chelsea, yeah. And I think he went back to the MLS or something.
I thought he was playing in Germany. But
Maybe you're right.
let's look him up. I might be wrong.
Fernando Pacheco said Tim Ream is USA's version of Rafa Marquez.
Wow.
That's right. Oh yeah, and you guys also have Carter Vickers, right? But
Yeah.
isn't he injured? Isn't he always injured?
Uh,
I'm thinking about somebody else, but
Man,
Carter
Miazga
Vickers.
is on FC Cincinnati.
That's right.
So there you go.
All right, so hopefully you guys are watching the game along with us here on your own TVs, following along. Let us know your thoughts. What do you guys think so far? USA, from that performance against Panama, I thought the possession looked really good in the defensive third.
Yeah.
They didn't really do too much, but they had like the whole possession in the first half. However, Mexico's a team that like, Mexico's a team that, especially under Vasco Aguirre, I think they're not going to really care too much if the United States just passes it out of their, like just passes it
around.
Yeah, passes it around, because on the counters we're probably going to be better.
Great save, Matt Turner.
Yeah, so Carter Vickers, Matt Miazga, I think that's his name, right? Miazga.
Mm-hmm. We had
Carter
Miles
Vickers-
Robinson.
Carter Vickers was recently called up though. He's been called up recently. I just don't know.
Dude, Bucio's legit, man.
Bucio's good. I like Bucio, but I also really liked what's his face.
Musa?
No, I know he plays a different position, but just like players that I thought should be here right now.
McKinney?
The Afro guy from the time that we went to watch them play against New Zealand. That he's the only other good player besides Pulisic. What was his name? Marlon Fossey.
Yes.
Marlon Fossey. I thought he was good. I thought he should have been here.
He didn't get. He's not even on the.
Yeah, he got called up.
What the?
I don't know.
Joe Scally instead.
I'm not a big fan of Joe Scally, by the way.
Me neither. Not
I
that I
actually
think he's
think
really bad or
Fossey would be-
anything, but I don't think he's great.
Shout out to anybody who's joining us. We are live on TikTok and YouTube. YouTube.com/@thenextgoalwinstv. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also follow us on TikTok, because we're out here trying to grow the brand
One surfboard at a time.
one surfboard at a time, baby.
10 minutes in, what do you think so far? Anything standing out to you?
No. The one thing that I do like is that it hasn't been boring. Like it's actually been, it feels like it's like the 65th minute as far as like the game being opened up. Like it's been a lot of quick transitions. So that's going to be nice. But no team really, I think it's like first 10 minutes of this rivalry is just like, let's everybody make sure let's kick each other a couple times to just kind of like set the tone. So they've already like, there's been a couple fouls. You could tell by the 90th minute, there's definitely going to be some cards, some scuffles, things like that.
It's going to blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
What
a
about
little
you?
tense out there. That's why I was kind of disappointed about the fans, because I was hoping there would be a ton and it would be pretty crazy.
Part of it is they're boycotting games now because of the promotion relegation not being a thing anymore. The federation just kind of being money hungry. They're very actively, from a lot of things that I've been hearing, they're very actively discouraging people from going to support the national team now.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Which makes sense. I think like if you're going to start becoming like a federation that's just going to be all money hungry and like we're going to start falling behind, that's the best way. It's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
The West Ham product.
That's not it. So these are the last games, and then everyone's flying back to their clubs, right? Yeah.
Yep. I think that part's also crazy. 2 international breaks after only 7 games of the Premier League season. That's mental.
Yeah. It's like playing 2 or 3 games and playing 2 or 3 games. Like,
do you think the players are actually going to get to a point where they're going to boycott or they're going to strike?
If it keeps getting worse, and there's nothing that moves it at all, I think better. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll see it after this season because this is the first season with like the addition of all of these games and stuff.
Yeah.
Champions League format, international breaks and stuff.
Well, it's going to go all the way through this, and then the Club World Cup in the summer, and then straight into another season, and then your biggest World Cup ever.
Mm-hmm.
So these next 2 years are going to be crazy.
There's definitely no more. Look at that. There's definitely no more room for any more games. So like there's no way they can add any more games. But I think after, because we've already seen Rodri, who else?
Danny
Carvajal. These guys get injured.
Yeah.
That you wonder if maybe they had a little bit more load management.
Yeah. Well, coincidentally, 2 Spanish players who play almost all the time for their club and country, and maximized in terms of what games they could play last season, and then going right into this year.
Yeah, for sure. Fernando Pacheco, it's ridiculous how many international breaks there is. So many players are waiting to get hurt.
Yeah,
I think so. I think somebody needs to do a study, to be honest, on like just start getting all the statistics about the amount of injuries that are going to happen this season or that have been happening this season versus the past.
Yeah, just because of all these games, man.
Yeah. But if enough players strike, they'll change it because they have no. Because what will happen is if a couple of players strike, the teams and the clubs will strike with them.
Yeah.
And so then
it'll just happen.
Yeah, then it'll happen for sure. Been pretty good though so far.
Yeah. No clear-cut chances on goal, but
it feels like there's going to be feels like there's going to be a goal in this game, right?
Ooh.
He's so good, by the way, Anthony Robinson.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't rate him at first because I thought he was just like athletically really good, but I was like, this guy probably doesn't have too many good ideas, and he's technically not as good as he probably should be. He just defends really well because he's athletic, but he's been so good for Fulham this year.
Yeah, dude. He's awkwardly technical, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it looks like he's taking terrible touches, but a lot of times they work out.
Do you know who that reminds me of? Calafiori. Calafiori just looks a little awkward when he runs and touches the ball, but like he's good.
Ooh. Now where are you going? So easy for Tim. Ooh.
He's trying to play that Virgil van Dijk past the break lines there, huh?
Yeah. What a terrible ball.
It just the surface doesn't look great, does it?
No, it doesn't.
But like that ball also is tripping me out because of the colors on it.
Yeah.
It almost looks like there's like a glitch effect.
But even look at you see the dirt piles out there now? Already?
Yeah.
Those guys feeling those beers.
It's a cool ball, by the way. I like that.
See that dirt pile down there?
Yeah. Yeah, the pitch conditions are surprisingly not great. And I wonder if that's partly by design. Like
To try and make it even.
yeah, but you would think Mexico's one of those teams that like wants the ball a little bit more, so they're going to be like, all right, we need the pitch to be really good. We're going to water the pitch and stuff. I don't know.
Let's see.
There's probably games going on as well, so it's not like they haven't been using that stadium. There's games probably
Going on all the
midweek
time,
and
yeah.
at the weekend, so like it's not the greatest, but it still should be fine. Should be much better than this.
It just looks hard.
This is what I do like about both Pochettino and Vasco Aguirre is the very first game that I watched for both of these teams, their first game in charge, Mexico against New Zealand and United States against Panama.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you can already tell there is an identity. They're trying to do something. Like there's some sort of a purpose.
They're working to a specific point.
Yeah, like the movements and stuff. Like the players are going in certain spots. They're passing the ball in certain ways, certain patterns and stuff. That makes you think like, okay, they clearly worked on this. Whereas before, it's like watching Manchester United. Like you can watch them for multiple games and still have no idea what they're doing.
Stick to the plan. It's part of the plan. Eric Ten Hag, man.
What's crazy is that
Trust.
Eric-
There he is, Rafa.
Rafa, let's go. Eric Ten
El
Hag.
Jefe.
Eric Ten Hag. It's kind of crazy that if they would have decided not to stick with him, the manager of Manchester United right now would have probably been Thomas Tuchel.
Oh, yeah.
And they chose to stick with Ten Hag. Oh, my word. Already?
It must have been a tribute match or something.
It must have been then. Yeah, it must have been his last match then.
He's coming off in the 18th minute.
That's actually kind of cool. You don't see that happen too much. Oh, yeah, that's right. Andres Guardado leaves El Tri. Thank you for your 19 years with the Mexican national team. I didn't know that. Somebody said that in the comments. I thought they were just making it up. I just thought it was
Trolling.
kind of weird.
I want to say it makes sense on why he started then.
Don't you think it's disrespectful to sub out Andres this early? No, Fernando. I don't think it's disrespectful. Only because he was well aware of the situation. I
Yeah.
guarantee they told him, like, you're going to play 20 minutes, and then I'm
Well,
going to sub you out.
They're subbing him out on his jersey number.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Look at that.
And he played 19 years too, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So I think it's plus it's not like he was like recently on the national team and like you're kicking him out. Like it's clear that there was no way back for him. The only reason they did it is because Vasco Aguirre has a lot of respect for him, and so he wanted him to go out the right way. But he hasn't been on the national team in quite some time.
So did he announce his retirement from the national team then or something recently?
He
I would assume.
he must have a couple years ago. Like I don't know if he ever officially announced it or they just stopped calling him and stuff. But
What are you doing?
that's pretty cool though. It wasn't just like, hey, you're gonna start and we're gonna sub you out as soon as the ball goes out. Like they're like, hey, we'll give you 20 minutes.
Right. So he gets
That's
to play
cool.
a little bit.
Yeah,
at
that's kind
home.
of cool.
It's a friendly. Why not?
Yes,
Free
let's
kick.
go. Let's go. Free
What
kick
are
for
we
Mexico.
doing? What
Free
are we
kick for
doing?
Mexico. Here we go. Here we go, boys.
Who takes it? Put Guardado back in.
Do we have the guy who takes? We have actually a really good free kick taker. I don't think he's even. He might not even be on the bench. Let me see.
That's foul.
No, he's not on the bench. I forgot what his name is. Hugo Montes, was it? Hugo Montes, I think.
Guardado.
Hugo Montes was a really good free kick taker, I thought, back in the day.
Raul's standing there.
No, not. No, who am I thinking? Thinking of someone I can't remember. Chat, let me know. Who's the guy who scores all the top bins free kicks for Mexico? Who's on it right now?
Jimenez. Raul.
Raul Jimenez? No? Oh, yeah, he is. Nice. Letting the beard grow out a little bit there.
He's going for the full pirate look.
Raul
man.
Jimenez. Free kick. Free kick. Oh, my God.
What a goal.
Oh, my.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Wow. I hope you guys are watching this because
That hurts.
that was next level right there. Look at Vasco Aguirre and Rafa Marquez.
I taught him that.
Loving it. What a free kick.
What a hit, huh? Holy
Unbelievable.
shit. Damn.
What a goal. Let's go.
That one hurts,
Let's
boys.
go.
That one hurts my heart. At least it was a good goal.
You can't do anything about that.
Nah.
other
You
than-
could not foul.
That's what I was going to say. What a free kick, man. That's unbelievable. Come on, Matt Turner. You got to
Just
do better
watching
there.
it.
You got to do better there, sir.
Oh, yeah.
He got close, to be fair. Looked like he got a hand on it, right?
You can save that. Come on.
Got to change the score. Let's go.
Damn.
Yeah. They're saying it with
What a
that.
finish, huh?
With that, you got to be the starting striker from Mexican national team. After that. Like his first game back with the Mexican national team.
And
After a while.
And that's
After a
what he
while.
does.
And he does that. And then you give Santi Jimenez not too many games because you were subbing him in and stuff like that, but still. Wow. What a great free kick.
That was nice.
Let's go.
Well, come on, USA.
Billy Jessup. Well, there goes my wager. LOL, what a hit. Let's go.
What was his? Well, 2-0.
Probably.
Yeah. It
Let's
was
go.
a good guess. It was fun while it lasted, boys.
Let's go. It's going to make things interesting. A goal this early in the match.
That's what happens with a dumb foul.
That's what people don't get, right? Like the players don't get it. They just like foul and you're like, because of that, nobody remembers it because everybody just remembers the free kick. But like, because of that, you're down 1-0 because
Yep.
you chose to make a silly foul in a dangerous spot.
Right.
And most of the time, all you have to do is just
Stand
stand
there.
your ground, force them backwards or force them sideways.
Yup.
Fernando Pacheco, watch out. Get this man off at halftime. Let's go.
Javi did bring it up. He was thinking if USA loses, it might be time.
If you guys need someone for the national team,
Ted Lasso in. Oh, you meant you.
of course,
My bad.
Ted Lasso would be my assistant.
I didn't read the room. What a ball. Who
good.
was that?
Good free kick.
That's- Poch, what are we doing, man?
Poch is not happy.
What are we doing?
Poch is not happy.
Miles.
It's a weird game. Vasco Aguirre, what a legend.
You said third time as the national team coach,
Third
right?
stint. You must be doing something right and something wrong if you get three attempts at the national team.
Has he ever gotten fired, or does he leave on his own?
No, they always get
Every
fired.
time.
Yeah, they always get fired.
He's not like Jose. Leaving
Jose's
Chelsea,
been
coming
fired.
back, leaving Chelsea. Coming back.
Yeah, but he got sacked like every single time, didn't he?
I'm not sure. No, I think he left.
For Real Madrid, was it?
Might have
One
been.
of the times.
No, he left Inter, I think, for Real Madrid.
Goal. I'm 3 minutes ahead. Oh, shoot. Better not be, boy. I'm going to check real quick.
Nah, don't do. There's no
Nope.
way.
He's lying. He's lying.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Damn it, Fernando. Killing me. Maybe he means he's 3 minutes behind. He barely just saw the free kick.
It's interesting.
Let's go.
You got sub off Guardado, goal.
That's right. It's all part of the tactics, huh?
Yeah, man.
They're like, they're going
Got
to
in our
game plan.
heads.
They're going to game plan for Guardado, and then we take him out. They're not going to know what to do. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Referee's going to the benches.
VAR.
Ooh, yellow card to
Rafa Marquez.
Vasco Aguirre. And he's laughing about it.
Puta madre. See him. I know what he's
What a
saying.
legend. To be fair, he can get a red card because you have Rafa Marquez, another essentially head coach, to just step in. Yeah.
That's the plan all along, bro.
I'm kidding. LOL. Got Joe. It's funny. Read those lips. Ha ha ha. It's true. I'm curious. Has there been a goal kick yet? There has to have been, right? I'm just curious if they're going to do
Yeah.
the chant. If they're going to do the chant again, because you can hear it through the speakers. What they do if they notice that it's happening is they blur out the audio from they bleep out the audio from the whole broadcast. It just goes quiet for like half a second. That's not a foul. It's a great tackle.
Aronson, bro, you're struggling back out there.
I'm not a big fan of Aronson, to be honest.
Me neither. He works really hard, but I feel like he loses a lot of duels.
Which surprises me because he plays in, well, now he's playing in the championship now, right? But
Yeah.
he was in the Premier League last season.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Raul Jimenez. I like it. He's getting comfortable.
He's looking dangerous. Way more dangerous than we are.
One more time, looking at this free kick.
Come on, bro. He gets a hand on it. Gotta save that.
I don't like these colors for these Mexico like coaching staff shirts. They're so ugly.
You don't like any of the
It's
Mexican
like a
stuff.
lime green mustard.
You like Aguirre's suit at least?
Yeah.
The crisp collar he's got on that button up.
Fernando Pacheco, Santi would have finished that. Let's chill, Fernando. Santi hasn't finished since 69. Since we went to the moon.
Here
The
we go,
last time
boys.
Santi Jimenez has finished.
Can we get a shot on target? Hell, even just a shot. Doesn't even have to be on target. Just shoot it.
Shout out to anybody who's joining us either on the TikTok or the YouTube. Let us know what you guys think of the game so far. Mexico's up 1-0. Heading into the almost into the 30th minute of play. Lots of back and forth, lots of transition. Feels pretty open. It's not too much possession, but at the same time, it's not just back and forth, back and forth. It's like, it's an interesting game, entertaining game so far. And obviously, can't make it any more entertaining than scoring a free kick in Mexico going up 1-0. And 29 minutes in, and we already have a yellow card for Javier Aguirre on the sidelines.
Is he the one for sure who got it?
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
like it, right? He went straight up to him. Are you more ahead than the time on the screen? No, we have the time that we have right now on the
What is
live
going on?
stream is the exact time that we're watching it.
Yeah. It's probably slightly delayed, I guess, probably for what you're hearing compared to what's actually happening.
Honestly, it's about, let me see, 42, 40. We're about 4 seconds difference from the stream to what we're watching live. So we're not that far behind. But I'm also watching this on my app, on my Fubo app, so that naturally takes it back a couple seconds. So total, we're probably delayed about from like live TV. We're probably delayed about like 10 seconds, which is not too bad. 'Cause sometimes we've been here delayed like 30 seconds.
What?
Looked a little
Dangerous.
dodgy.
Yeah, how come we couldn't catch that, and why was nobody around him?
Yeah, that ball's bouncing. You know
Look
it's
at
bad.
that, dude.
Like,
Oh,
you know it's
yeah.
bad because it's like it starts bouncing after it's already on the ground. Like
Because
after
it's rolling, and then it will bounce.
yeah.
It also looks like when it's in the air and it starts bouncing, it's bouncing higher than, I would assume most of these, like that's a high bounce, higher than these guys probably are used to and or like. I really wonder what it's like though to play on some of those like super, like on the Emirates when it's slick and probably very soft. I feel like it'd be very interesting to play on. It's like playing on wet carpet.
It was just used for the women's team. Interesting.
Did you in college play on grass or on turf?
Turf. We rarely ever played on grass. I mean, we did go to California a couple times. Anytime we went down to California, always grass. Because everything there is Bermuda.
Great grass too.
Yeah, beautiful grass.
Dry or wet? Because I feel like Bermuda grass, if it was dry, would be really sticky and it would not be fun.
Dry. Like we never played at a place where they like brought the sprinklers out and started wetting the field. Okay. So it was just like if it rained the day before or whatever, it was because of that. But otherwise, pretty good condition though.
Yeah.
Ball still rolls quite a bit, but yeah, like a perfect.
You didn't get to skip on it too.
Like no.
Because that's the nice part about turf, especially if turf is wet, dude, it flies.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what I like about that's the difference between a turf field and a grass field is that a grass field when it's wet, it's spongy.
Mm-hmm.
Versus turf, it's like flat, but it's very slick, so the ball just like glides. Whereas if you watch it on like a really nice, soft, natural grass pitch, the ball like gets cushioned as it slides. Like it still slides.
Yeah, it'll slide like the first
but it's like
skip.
a cushion. Yeah.
And then I feel like it slows down. But
anyone see that touch from Poch? I missed it.
No. Should we put him out on the field?
He's probably
over
better.
Aronson?
He's better than most of these guys who were.
Yeah.
Look at Chino. Come on, Chino. Whew.
Go, Sergeant. Go. Score. Run.
I'm also not a big fan of Josh Sargent.
Yeah, no. I mean.
But to be fair, I'm not a big fan of a lot of these guys. Foul.
Yeah. I'm a fan of Busio. He's one of the few people I feel like will get on the ball and do something positive with it almost every time.
Oh, nutmeg.
Dude, this guy's having a freaking howler, man. Do you see what he did?
No. What
He went to go pass the ball. The Mexican player didn't move. So he just kicked it right off of him, and the ref just goes, no, play on.
Was he?
Like standing right next to the
That's what
ball.
they're complaining about, huh?
Yeah. And then he gets megged.
Boop.
Whoop. Then fouls.
Love that.
Was weak.
That's the one thing that Mexico does that the United States doesn't. Like we are still very, very big on individual, like 1v1s, battles, like creative, like go at players. US is still very like trying to be like, let's pass it, let's just kind of move the ball around. Like you don't really have too many players
outside
who have like
Pulisic.
the freedom. Yeah, but even Pulisic is like, I guess, yeah, you're right. Pulisic is just like, just dribble past players, use your speed, dribble past players.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Mexico's like still tries to promote these tricky, crafty 1v1, like nutmegs, tricks, those kinds of things.
Well, I mean, as you see there, it works well. You need players that can get out of trouble like that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times in close games, I feel like that's the difference.
Right.
Time we have 35th minute. That light is right in the.
I feel so bad for the players that just constantly play on turf. My life.
Yeah.
Why do you think Javi's always injured now?
Yeah.
All the time on turf. It is true. Like the reason I tore my Achilles is because I was playing on a field that like there was no give whatsoever. I've played on turf that's softer than that, and that field was just terrible. I just felt like you're running on concrete.
Where was it?
Keyworth.
Oh.
Keyworth sucks. Billy Jessup, he's only missed 3 cautions for Mexico so far. This referee, love it. Come on, what's a Mexico versus USA match without a little bit of referee controversy?
That is true.
Imagine if he scores that. Free kick and then a bicycle kick.
He has to be erecting a statue
And
for him.
Manchester City pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He's feeling it, though.
He's feeling it,
He's
man.
feeling
He had
it
that
now.
assist on the weekend. He just scored that banger.
He's been scoring goals at full on.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Yeah, man. Why not? Do it.
Hey,
Go for it.
that's what you want out of your number 9. Man. I'm surprised he didn't do better there.
Yeah. He had everything was right, right?
Yeah, ball's right, time's right, space is right.
Where's George when you need some live bets? Will there be a red card by the end of this? I do think there will be a red card by the end of this.
Yeah.
And I think it might not even be the players. It might be the man. Like, it definitely won't be Poch. Poch is not going to go crazy and get himself a red card. But Vasco Aguirre, he doesn't care. He'll get himself a red
You
card.
think so?
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's been there for 3 times. The federation, the way it works, is like Poch is like, he has to win the fans over, has to do all that. He can't start his second match getting a red card.
Endear himself to the fans for screaming at the Mexican national team coach. Him and Aguirre getting a fight.
It's also like a classy thing, right? Like they want to make sure that they brought in somebody who's got class,
Yeah.
exhibits professionalism. Mexico's like, we don't care. Do your thing.
Ooh. Dude, we're getting pumped right now.
Yeah, Mexico's
This is
playing
all
much
Mexico.
better.
We need to figure something out.
Fernando, my boy Georgie he's left, man. He's gone. He's decided that me and Joe just weren't cutting it anymore. Our friendship was not enough. Therefore, he went elsewhere.
He has moved on to bigger and better things.
Yep.
At least in his eyes.
Yep. Will he be invited back? I don't know. We're not sure if he's if we can take him back after this betrayal.
That's a good word.
Plus, the man knows. Tuesdays we record the podcast. Today we didn't because the Mexican team is playing against the United States. So like we're like, oh, let's just do a live instead of a podcast recording. But he knows Tuesdays are the day.
Where's he at?
Where's he at right now?
Missing.
Billy Jessup, I didn't expect the reckless challenge threshold to be low for a referee in this match, but
Jesus.
listen, Billy, all right? It's going to be one of those games. To be fair, he probably should have cautioned a couple people because it's one of those games that it's... So, actually, you're right. I was going to argue with you, but you're right. George Reyes needs to happen now. Double his earnings. Damn.
We can do that. Double of zeros still.
Give him...
0.
Instead of the 2 minutes that he gets to do his hair, we're going to give him 4 minutes now to do his hair before every podcast episode.
I mean, yeah, having Georgie on the podcast probably, I guess, the same for me. Costs money, you know?
Yep.
Having us here.
The budget is running low for the Next Goal Wins TV. When delaying the restart leads to a caution for the other team, it's poor refereeing. I agree, Billy. I agree. But I love it.
That was nice. Dude.
Some good football being played.
Mexico looks pretty good.
I like this because this is also going to be Poch's first challenge. Because obviously Panama, he was supposed to be the better team.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be the first one where you might not be the better team.
And how does it look?
Yeah, like what's he going to do at halftime to change it around.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, my word.
Ooh, this guy.
Oh, my word.
Is
Raul
this
Jimenez.
prime Ronaldinho over here or what?
Raul Jimenez. Give him the Ballon d'Or. Right now. Give Raul Jimenez the
Holy.
Ballon d'Or. He's out here doing Rabonas. Fans love it. Can you imagine the stadium right now? The people are probably loving it right now. It does look pretty packed now, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like they all moved down to this end because this is where all the
Maybe
action
that's
is.
why.
It's like you and me in at Ohio Stadium. Getting out of the sun.
Yeah.
That was hot.
That was so hot that day.
What a terrible header. But
Oh,
my.
another bicycle kick. Come on,
This
Raul.
guy.
2 bicycle kicks. This guy's on a different level. I mean, he's missed every single one except the free kick, but still. He's feeling it.
They're getting closer. That one was a lot closer.
What is this, Mexico? Pass, pass, pass. This isn't what I'm used to. I'm with you, man. I love it. I
What is this
love
for
it.
the United States just standing around watching?
I will say this, though, as well. The one thing that I like about Javier Aguirre is that he's old school in the way that, like, the minimum requirement is hard work. Like, it might take us a while to get passing and to do some attractive, entertaining stuff, but they're going to bust their asses off each game.
But
Like,
if you're not running, you're not playing.
yeah, like, for sure. So, like, and especially in a game like this. And you can tell they're working harder than the United States right now.
Yeah. You also, I think, have the quality when you get the ball, you don't turn it over.
Right.
Like we're taking some terrible touches and turning the ball over really quickly after a tight press.
See, this is the conspiracy theory segment right here. Mexico purposely made the pitch garbage and have been training on it for the last 3 weeks just to get used to it. So that we look much better.
So, I mean, half your team plays in the Mexican League. They're probably used to it.
This is right. The fields are like this. Come on, Chino. I wish my boy Tala would have started.
Dude.
Here we go. Get up, man. We got the ball. Yes.
Morris is getting absolutely destroyed in there. He's just diving in and getting.
Is he the one that got megged as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got to come off.
I wish my boy Tala would have started. Who's Tala? Talavera?
Damn, Raul's taking a beat now. That ain't it.
Tala Rangel, Chivas goalkeeper.
Wait, is this really real life?
Yeah, they do this.
You guys do commercials?
This is one of the biggest criticisms that they've been doing this for a long time too. During the game, these fucking commercials where they lower they lower the screen and then they pop it back up. It's so annoying. There should never be commercials during the run of play.
The actual game.
Unless it's like a really long replay, a delay in the game, something like that. But
like a Erickson situation.
Yeah, but it should never be during the run of play. It's so annoying.
To advertise Big Macs.
By the way, the only Tala that should be on this team is Talavera. That's the real goalkeeper. Go on, Chino.
Tackle.
Go on, Chino Messi. Chino Huerta is the right-footed Messi. That's who he is.
Did you not see Messi today? He's now the right-footed Messi.
That's right. Javi yapping, Talavera shaking my head. I'm always yapping, Fernando. Just like you, man. You're always yapping. You know who's not yapping, though? George, because he's not here. Because he's too big time.
Yep. He ditched us.
It's cool, man. Whatever. What ifs?
Ay, ay, ay.
So 45th minute now, going into the last minute here. See how much additional time there's going to be. Doesn't look like the referee has signaled for an additional. It won't be that much though, right?
No, I'd assume a minute or two. There it is.
Oh, nothing.
0 minutes.
0 minutes
Interesting. They
of
scored a
additional
goal.
time. All right.
All righty, well,
Fantastic.
not a great first half if you're a United States fan.
Yeah. It started pretty promising for both teams. I thought it was kind of back and forth the first 10
Mhm.
minutes.
But
And
then
then
after
after
that, Mexico putting the beat down.
Wonder
Laying
what
the
would have
smacketh.
wonder what would have been if Chino went to Spain this year. Oh, so he was I don't know, he was also had an opportunity to go to Spain. I know a lot of teams were looking at him. I was telling Joe this earlier, but rumors are that he was supposed to go to Liverpool last year. And then the deal fell through because the team that he was going to go be sent on loan with directly after the acquisition could not agree the terms with Chino Huerta, so he ended up not going. Cheers, Billy. Legend. Ooh, 56 people on the live. Let's go.
What's going on?
What's going on, everyone? We're here. Next Goal Wins TV, Next Goal Wins Studio. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube so you guys can see the whole like horizontal video, not just the vertical video. We're watching Mexico versus United States. It is halftime, so let me stop the clock here so you guys don't think that we're still watching the game here. Boom. There we go. But we're watching the game. Let us know your thoughts if you guys are watching the match as well. Mexico versus United States. Pochettino's second match in charge. Javier Aguirre's fourth, if I'm not mistaken, because they did 2 in the first one. This is the fourth one. So, fourth match in charge. What do you guys think so far? Is Mexico going to keep the lead? I'm also curious to know what changes Pochettino's going to make. So, Joe, let me pass it over to you. But what do you think he's going to be telling the players at halftime?
I think we need to make some changes in terms of substitutions first, because I do think we are turning the ball over pretty easily. And I think if I'm him, that's the big thing I'm talking about. We work so hard to get the ball back, and then within a pass or 2 passes, we're turning over possession. So we just keep defending. So I think he'll probably, I'm checking the lineup now to see who he could bring on.
Poch out, says Fernando.
I don't think you have too many options in terms of midfielders potentially to bring on, but yeah, so
let's
have to find a way to keep possession, and I don't see anyone on the bench who's going to do that for us. Tessman, maybe Tanner Tessman. I don't know much about him. He plays for Lyon. Try him, but I don't know. We just can't keep turning the ball over so quickly. What about you, man? From a Mexican standpoint, you feeling really good about what you saw? Pretty much domination, I'd say, for the first majority of the half.
I think the first and most important thing is you have to work harder than the United States, because the United States is typically known for like their strongest characteristic is the fact that they are really hard workers. So the fact that, and Mexico's typically not the hardest workers.
Right.
They're a little bit lazy. They're just tricky, good 1v1 players, good on the ball. But I think we're working harder than the United States. When you do that, and you're a little bit better in possession and transition, I think overall we've just been a little bit better in most of the areas. So we've been dangerous. And I think that free kick set the tone specifically for Raul Jimenez, because after that, I mean, he had 2 bicycle kick attempts. He had a shot. I mean, he had a Rabona. He's feeling real good. And it's been a while since I've seen Raul Jimenez looking as confident as he is right now. And obviously that goes along with the fact that he's had a really good spell in the Premier League these first few games. Fulham's doing really, really well. But yeah, I mean, if I'm Javier Aguirre, I'm telling them to just continue doing what they're doing, be a little bit more clinical in the transition, because there's been some moments where we've like quickly made that first pass into one of the forwards and like starting to look a little bit dangerous. But also once we get into the attacking third, make sure that we get something out of it. So don't get the ball and turn back and play it backwards and restart possession.
Like be
get a
brave
corner kick
and do something.
Yeah, get a corner kick, get a free kick, get a set piece, something like that, because the United States is under a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah, we are. And I will say, for how much pressure we are under, I do think we are defending well, because outside of the goal, and even the goal wasn't really a clear-cut chance as much as it was an amazing free kick. I think we've done a pretty good job at minimizing the chances, but we just can't, I don't think, continue to defend like this the rest of the game and expect, number one, to get a result, but also number two, for it not to get worse. Because I think as we continue to defend, eventually we'll break, or another moment of brilliance will happen from a Mexico perspective. So we'll see what will happen at halftime, if there's going to be any changes, but
Yep.
if no substitutions, there needs to be at least some adjustments made in terms of how we play, how we build out, and where our options are.
Let me ask you this as well. How big is how much of a difference does it make that you don't have Christian Pulisic right now?
I think it's huge, just for the fact of when you're looking for a goal, even if we're not building well or creating chances, just him being on the field naturally, a chance or two gets created or finished or both. So I think that hurts a ton. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out, man, because I don't know where the goals will come from. But
yeah,
Busio or Musa maybe can pull something out of a hat.
So
I'm not a huge, I think you mentioned this earlier, I'm not a huge fan of Josh Sargent. I don't think he's going to necessarily bring what we need. But maybe his hard work does. We'll see.
We went down to watch the United States against New Zealand in before the season started, and that was the worst exhibition or demonstration of professional football that I've ever seen, in my opinion. Like, I've seen amateur teams play better than them, and Christian Pulisic came on maybe 75 minutes in, somewhere around there, right? 70.
Sounds about right.
And he just looked miles ahead of every single other player on the United States national team. He's just a player that every single time he's on the field, he plays with the athleticism and explosiveness of a really young player, but he also plays with the experience of an older player. Like, he's smart. The decisions that he makes are good. He understands when to take people on, when not to take people on.
He works hard defensively too.
Yeah. And he just creates a lot. Like, he's going to be the guy that, like, when you guys are in a tough moment of maybe a lot of defending and you give him the ball, he's going to be able to do the right thing to give you guys enough time to get up there and actually create a chance, instead of just like, get the ball, lose it, you're defending again. Get the ball, lose it, you're defending again.
Right. So
sucks that he's not here for this match, but he heard Raul Jimenez was going to be on fire, and he was like, I'll just go back to Milan.
Flew back to Italy. I'd rather him be there and staying healthy and getting a little bit more rest, honestly, than playing this game. As much as I want to win it, him staying healthy and getting the minutes consistently for AC Milan is the most important thing for him. But
for sure.
So
Fernando,
hopefully, it gives the opportunity for someone else to step up, anyways.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
I want to see Malik Tillman do something too.
Yeah. Fernando Pacheco says, I seriously believe that a front three of Chino, Santi, and Piojo would be the reason Santi scores. I believe in Santi. I've watched a lot of video of Santi. I don't watch the Feyenoord games live, but I watched a lot of videos of him, his highlights and stuff like that. He's a good player. Like, he's got some really good moments. He's really good on his left foot. Anytime he cuts in, he's like a lesser version of Arjen Robben. Like, if he cuts in, he's going to be dangerous. But for whatever reason, he just can't seem to find that with the Mexican national team. Like, he's been very, very poor for the Mexican national team.
Does he play as an out-and-out number 9, or does he play out wide?
No, he plays as 9. But
you don't need a 9. You have Jimenez.
Well, but Jimenez hasn't been playing as good as he has been recently. So, like, he was in the Mexican national team years ago, and then he had the injury, and ever since the injury, he just hasn't been to his best. Finally, he's had a really good start to the Premier League with Fulham, so that's why he's on there, which I'm glad, because I almost thought Raul Jimenez was getting to the point where I was like, shit, it might be too late for him to like bounce back and get on the national team. He might just, be out now. But if we get this Raul Jimenez going forward, I'll take it gladly.
He is 33, so I guess he is up there in age, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He's been on there for a long time. I mean, I remember a couple World Cups ago when he scored a bicycle kick to help us qualify for one of the World Cups. I believe it was against Panama, but it was that's when he first burst onto the scene, and then did pretty well. But he's never been the striker, because we've had Chicharito. Raul Jimenez has never been the striker for a
Until
consistently long
now.
period of time. So hopefully he's back to his best.
Right at the tail end of his career.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for you guys.
All right, I'm gonna get some more Sidral, baby. Some more apple soda.
Do you like apple cider?
Not really. I mean, it's okay. It's like a fall thing, right? Like
You'll have it with donuts.
drink it if I wasn't like at a pumpkin patch.
I don't know if anybody would.
Well, they sell it everywhere, like around this time of the year.
Oh yeah. I almost had more of those donuts to bring you, man, but they all got eaten. Once a week, our floor, we get a huge box of Yates donuts. I had 4 today. They were so good. So good. They're best if you can get them fresh though at the place when they're warm. Oh man,
For sure.
the bag's
feel.
still warm.
All right, if you guys are watching the game, let us know. What do you guys think? Write down in the comment section, what are your honest thoughts about this game? Who's going to end up winning it all? At the end of it, is the United States going to make a comeback? Is Poch going to give them a motivational speech?
Halftime magic, baby.
Halftime magic. I have the... My man Fernando, he's a legend. I have the urge to line up Joe's beard. He has a great beard. That's funny.
Thanks, man.
Fernando, is he a
Growing
barber?
it out for my Halloween costume.
Yeah, we are doing a Halloween episode, by the way, so you guys got to tune into that. We did it last year. Joe was Mr. Garby
I was.
from the substitute teacher from Key and Peele. If you guys can
done
see that.
Messed up AA, Ron.
But lucky. And I was, there's some debate on who I was because I thought I was Freddie Mercury. I was just getting told by everyone that I looked more like Pablo Escobar than Freddie Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
So, either one, I guess.
And Georgie was what?
Georgie
Snow?
was Jon Snow.
So
The King of the East or King of the West or King of the Winter? Or
King
something?
of the North. You've never
King of
seen
the
Game
North.
of Thrones?
I watched the first season, but
Oh
I also didn't
my
have I didn't have the
gosh.
subscription. That was when it was on HBO,
You got to watch it, man.
and I didn't have the
What an
subscription.
amazing show.
Yeah, I know. I liked it.
No,
I just
you haven't seen it. You can't.
I watched
say
the whole
you
first.
liked it.
I watched the whole first season.
I know you got to watch the whole thing.
I know, but it was hard for me to get the stream back in that, and I still don't have HBO, so I have to find a way to watch.
You don't
it.
have HBO? I thought you had HBO Max.
No,
No, never
I
mind.
ain't on that light. I ain't on that level, Joe.
Bro, you got Fubo. That's more expensive than all of it.
But it's good. I liked it. It did. Game of Thrones did weird, like trip me out a little bit because I've never seen a show where in like the first episode of the show you kill off the main character. I was like, that was a weird, like the father or whatever
Oh yeah.
just gets his head chopped off or something. Like the first, and I'm like, that's not supposed to happen.
That's why the
Like,
show's
what-
so great.
And then it's like every main character just gets killed off. They just move on to another one.
Hey man. That's why it's so interesting because you
Yeah.
never know who's safe and who's not. You don't know who the main characters are. That's kind of the
Yeah.
interesting part.
It was good. I just didn't continue watching it.
But once you watch it all makes sense. You got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a fun ride.
I heard the last season they screwed it up because of the whole politics of the cancellation and whatever they rushed through the last season.
I didn't think it was as bad as people made it sound.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Scally is telling his teammates, "Watch out. What's the costumes this year? And don't let George dictate his costume with his hair." I agree with that.
Georgie's going to go as Darwin Nunez.
Yeah, he's just gonna bring a Darwin Nunez jersey and just say, "How are we?"
Oh, wait. You know who you're going to be, right? But keeping it a secret, keeping it tight to the chest.
I know. I'm
Keep it a secret.
I'm not gonna say it just because I really don't know who I'm gonna be.
Hmm.
And it's one of those things like I should start thinking about it now because Halloween always creeps up on me, and then I end up on Halloween day like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? And it's too late.
Then you're scrambling.
Yeah, then I'm scrambling. So, but the week of Halloween, my parents are coming to they're gonna take the kids back because they want to go. They want to take him so that they can trick or treat with his cousin. So they're
Oh,
gonna
wow.
take him back to the Illinois.
So you won't be with the
So
boys
we
on
won't
trick
be
or
with
treating?
we won't be with the boys for Halloween.
Oh man.
Which is cool. Like, as much as I want to be, my My mom's like, I'll take a week off of work. I was like, if you want to take a week off of work, like, I'll let you have the kids. Like, take the kids.
100%.
Plus, it's better for the kids because they would rather trick or treat over there with
cousins
and my mom and my dad and stuff. So we're gonna let them go. But that gives me that whole week to go to the stores and find a good Halloween costume.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say to shoot content.
Look, this is what I want to be right here. This guy, the fitness guy right here.
It does the clapping.
He just
and the quick
all you do
warm-up?
is just clap. Yeah, you just get into the middle and you're like, come on, vamos. Good. It's like, dude, they can do that on their own.
Nope. They need that guy. Come on, Malik. Show us what you're made of, boy.
Shout out to anybody who's joining us. 31 people on the TikTok. This is wrong. I'm sure this is wrong.
No, I mean, bro,
It's been like on 30 the last.
We got a bunch of people who care, man. We appreciate you.
If you guys are joining us, if you guys are on here, let us know. What do you guys think about the game? If you guys are watching the game, it's 1-0 Mexico right now. We're
Look at
about
this
to start
crooked
the second
referee,
half.
man, giving goals away,
This
giving
referee
away a sitter of a free kick.
with a controversial performance so far in the first half. Let's
No
play.
changes. No changes. Let's see if we play different. Are the boys more motivated now?
All right, here we go. Starting the second half.
Going long. Okay.
I am curious to see what changes he's made, if any tactical changes, or if it's just a motivational speech. Let's just do a little bit better. Let me check the. It's John said, I feel like the game's been all right. Like USA's playing good and Mexico surprised me. I agree. I think the game's very entertaining. I've worried because the last year or two of Mexican national team games have been very boring. Like you watch it and you're just kind of like, eh.
Well, there are some changes.
Yeah, Zendejas.
Zandejas.
So let me see.
Luna.
Let me see who's come in. They have yet to update them.
Yeah, Fowler's got nothing.
They'll update the subs in a little bit.
So I don't see Musa out there.
Which, to be fair, he was quiet.
And I got Anthony Robinson as well.
But they're putting Musa out wide now, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's hurt.
I'm not sure how I feel about Musa being out wide. And I know he scored his first goal or whatever, but
Yeah,
when I watched Yunus Musa at his best, I thought he's
a really good
yeah,
8.
yeah, brilliant for the United States. I was like, oh man, this guy's gonna be legit.
Yeah,
And he hasn't been playing very much apparently at
AC Milan.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just pass the ball, bro. You don't want to get kicked. Pass the ball.
Wow, he just let all that go.
He's been terrible.
Yeah.
Man, I just watching like even now watching youth games
Mm-hmm.
because I've been injured so much. I'm just like, how do you guys not just get injured every time somebody kicks you? I just I just feel the contact, and in my head, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that
Yeah. Oh, how much? Yeah.
because I've been injured so much. But I'm like, I also have like a little bit of like I don't want to say PTSD, but I definitely have something where like now every time somebody like a player cuts really quickly, I just in my head I can hear the Achilles just go.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. It scares me.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies just hearing you say that.
Yeah. I wonder. This is why it would have been nice to give the English commentary, just see what their thoughts are.
Yeah. What are we gonna do, Busio? Do something. That was easy. Again, we can't. We just turn the ball over. And here
Oh,
we
transition. Give it to Raul Jimenez. Here we go. Raul Jimenez. Oh,
go. What
Tim Ream.
defending?
Oh my word. Oh my word. Raul Jimenez. What a tackle. Come on, boys. Come on.
What are we doing?
Raul Jimenez. Like, cause I'll tell
Man
you what.
of the match,
I'll tell you
dude.
what. That tackle that Tim, or not that tackle, but the way that Tim Ream defended, brilliant.
Then you have to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, but you don't think that the forward is gonna slide tackle to get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's just that's extra work that like most times like it's never gonna pay off. Perfectly timed tackle.
This is the beginning of the end of Tim Ream. You were saying he's too old.
He's too old. Poach
Poch,
out.
your halftime talk didn't mean do anything.
The right-footed Messi, Chino Huerta scores the goal. I'm dubbing him the right-footed Messi.
How old is he?
I don't know. He's got to be young. He's like 24, 25 probably.
Are we going to see a replay or just the fans?
Chino
There we go.
Huerta. Great transition play from Mexico. Fantastic from Tim
defending.
Ream.
Then,
Look at that. That's
oh,
class. And then that little touch to create the space for Chino Huerta right there for the shot.
yeah.
That's good stuff too right there. This one right here.
Boop.
Raul Jimenez, what a brilliant tackle.
Damn, what a finish.
23 years old. That's crazy. This guy looks like Chino Huerta looks like he's 5 years older than me.
That was easy. Uh-oh, boys.
2-0.
2-0. Fucking hell.
Let's go. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on, the lads. Come on, the lads. If you guys are just joining us, thank you. Welcome. Welcome.
Javi's loving life
This
right
is a
now.
fun
This
fun
is
day.
Beautiful
Beautiful
sad
day.
one. Whose idea was it to do a live today? What
We
a
are back,
terrible
baby.
Plan.
We are back. This was Joe's idea, by
It
the way,
was
to
my
do a
idea.
live. So you guys can thank Joe.
For this debacle. At least
Don't
we have Joe Scally out there to do something. Come on. Well,
worry. Aiden Morris is gonna
he's having.
He's gonna turn it
He's
around.
having a howler. I mean, honestly, it's not like anyone in the United States is playing that great. So, what is that? Do you think Poch is thinking, "Oh my"?
It's tough because I'll be honest, I wouldn't want my second game in charge to be against Mexico.
Away.
Especially the way that United States in the last 7 games before this has not lost. 5 wins and 2 draws. So you're coming in and it's almost like a lose-lose because if Mexico was still the number 1 team and you'd lose, you're like, well, this is kind of how it's been. But now you're like, well, we were actually better with Berhalter because we didn't lose against Mexico in the last 7 games.
Right.
And now you come in and you lose. So it's
But I mean, even if you look at our games, though, we haven't looked great. And the only time we ever beat Mexico is we have Pulisic.
Yeah.
To bail us out. And that's how we win all of our
Yeah.
games, really.
That's right. It's crazy how much of a big difference he makes, doesn't it?
I mean,
Fernando said, "Poch is thinking, Poch out." Love it.
you're probably right, man.
I mean, the good thing is he also wants one of these games, to be fair, to see what he really needs to work on. Like he needs to, like one of the things that I like to do with my teams that I coach is I like to schedule friendlies like in preseason against teams that I know are going to kick our butt.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think 1, it's good for the egos to get your butts kicked, and 2, it exposes a lot of your weaknesses that you won't see exposed when you're playing against a lesser team.
Right, because it's just you're dictating what you want to dictate opposed to them exploiting where you're weak.
So this is good. His second match in, he's losing 2-0. Because after this, he's going to go, okay, these are the areas that we really need to fix. These are the players that really just aren't good enough, and we need better.
Yeah.
And hopefully in the next match against Mexico or the next match against a big opponent, you've worked on those things and you've changed it.
Then you just go get the players you need in the transfer window.
That's right. Open checkbook, baby.
He's like, wait, we can't do that here? Can we just get the ball and pass? So you guys have commercials. Then you post tweets in the middle of the screen.
Absolutely.
Bro. It's actually all right because that means I get to see less of this garbage. Move the ball. Holy.
We're still outworking you guys. That's not like we're winning a lot of these 50-50 balls.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Jimenez. Stop it. Stop it. Tap in. What a save.
That's a great save.
I thought he was gonna
Slot it across.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. This could end up really bad.
come on. No, he made the wrong movement in the box anyway. Rafa Marquez.
Is he really the one coaching the team, Rafa?
No,
Behind
but
the scenes?
I do definitely think it's a collaboration. I don't think it's Javier Aguirre saying this is how we're going to do things. I think they do everything together.
Almost as like trying to just teach him everything.
Yeah, because Javier Aguirre is also like, he's like the old guy who's kind of like,
Cool.
he's like the old guy who's well, listen, when you got Chino Huerta winning headers against you, something's wrong. This guy's probably like 5'7".
I was gonna say he doesn't seem big.
No, he's. Let me look at his Wikipedia. 5'7". Yeah, that's a problem.
Look at him. Oh, he's pissed.
I would be too. How tall is Miles Robinson?
Like 6'3", 6'2", maybe.
6'2". Chino Huerta, a 5'7" player, is winning headers against a 6'2" defender.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
We can't do anything.
Piojo can do what he wants. If Piojo shot the ball, then it's for a reason. He's him.
Sadly, I have to update the score. It's 2-0.
Oh, that's right. We have to update the score. Sorry, guys. I'm out here slack-lacking. Oh, and we got a comment on our YouTube I totally forgot to take a look at. JFam. JFam is back. Let's go, Waterboy Javi. That's me. I'm right here. I got
He
the
hooked
water.
it up today.
I got the water. Look, we're getting even bigger waters now because we're out here balling.
When we got to 500 subscribers, we got the big waters.
Chino, ex-Chivas player, poorly developed by Chivas. Glad to see he's succeeding now. Yep. Doing well,
he's
man.
Owning the United States today.
I like him, and I told Georgie, because Georgie's like, oh, yeah, he's supposed to go to Liverpool. I told him, I was like, dude, watch him. He's actually a good player. I like him. He's creative. He's causing you guys problems, causing you guys issues. Look at this. Look at this. A little advantage would... Oh, there we go. He let it go. Fair enough.
This is bad, man. They can't get on the ball. Can't do anything.
Oh, my word. That's just terrible.
That's for sure out of bounds.
It's just right around that patch. That's terrible, too.
Man.
That's why I'm on TikTok shaking my head. Why? Why are you on TikTok, my friend?
Because he's how bad this is? Or just in general?
Memo Troy. Sub Memo Troy.
Put him up top.
Put him up top. You should. Just the ultimate form of disrespect. I would do that, honestly. Imagine that. Imagine we're winning 3-0, and you just sub the goalkeeper on for a forward.
He has to put on a different
That'd be
jersey.
hilarious.
We can't even catch the ball.
To be fair, though, Jorge Campos used to play on the field sometimes, too. Rarely, but he did. And he was actually good. He'd dribble past players.
What's Aaron going to do? Ooh, what a move. Like that, stutter step.
And they go backwards. Here's the other thing. Like, defensively, Mexico shut them down.
Yeah.
Like, they're organized. It's clear who's pressing who. USA hasn't really been able to figure it
Look
out.
at
And
that
then
pass.
as soon as Mexico wins the ball back, they got players in really good positions. Joe always repping that USA cap never fails. That's right, J-Fam.
I should burn this thing after
That's
this
right,
performance,
J-Fam.
huh? Here we go. Let's go. What's Aronson going to do? Dribble backwards. It's unbelievable.
To be fair, Joe always comes in with some dope hats. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start bringing Mexico hats.
What?
To
You can't steal my thing, man.
I'm gonna steal your thing.
I think you should just get a new tattoo every episode.
A new tattoo?
Yeah, dude.
I like it. Come on, Chino. Just dribble past all of them. Look at this guy. He can't stay with you. They can't mark you. Let's see here.
Hmm.
So
You looking to see who Poch can bring on?
Christopher Hansen is one of the subs at halftime, and Sendejas is one of the subs, which is funny because Sendejas actually plays for America in Mexico. But yeah, I mean, who do you guys have?
Someone go forward?
Brandon Vasquez. Haji, you have Haji, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is you guys just aren't creating anything.
We have nothing.
You need something in the midfield.
Nothing is building through the mid.
Yeah.
Nothing. We're trying to play wide, and there's nothing there. And then we get the ball in the midfield, and no one's attacking.
J Fam said Javi got some new ink.
Oh.
He said Dasani logo tattoo. That's funny. No, I haven't gotten it.
Oh my gosh, are you watching this?
I'm gonna get some ink. I'm gonna get some new ink.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna get 2-0. Right there, 2-0. October 15th, 2-0.
What a game.
No, I'm gonna get some new ink soon.
What an important game. I don't know if I'm gonna make it this whole game, man. I can't watch this trick.
Brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant.
This is painful. When's Arsenal playing again?
Soon, but no Odegaard.
It's all right. As long as Saka's back.
Yeah, whatever happened with him? Nothing serious?
I haven't heard. He had some scans, I guess, but I don't know how they turned out. Let's see if the interweb will tell me real quick.
So, as a USA fan, for all of those people out there, what are your thoughts on how does this affect Poch? Like, how much blame can you put on him right now during this match? Is it too early to be able to blame him? Or, I don't know, do you guys think he made a bad choice in the selection of the players, the formation? What do you guys think? The tactics? What is it?
I'll tell you.
That's failing right now, and is any of it his fault?
Yes. It's his fault he took the job.
Damn.
He should have anticipated penalty.
Penalty.
Wow.
That's a good call, to be fair.
He did go down easy, but I feel like almost every time they give that. But I think Poch is realizing what work he has cut out for himself here. That's a foul.
Yellow card.
Should be a card too. Aguirre gonna hope him up or kick him while he's down?
He'll kick him before he goes down. No era penal. Day 5,676. No era penal. No, they're making everyone. They're putting everyone in.
There we go. They're all done. He's had it. Poch has had it.
I do not like Haji Wright, by the way.
You do or don't?
I don't.
Why not?
I've never seen him do anything good for the national team. Obviously, I don't watch him at Coventry or whatever he's at, but I mean, tell me one time where he's like scored a good goal, created a lot, or anything. Like he's just a big body.
October
up top.
15th.
He's just Lukaku without anything else. Like watch, I guarantee you, Haji Wright's gonna touch the ball like twice this whole game, probably lose it, and maybe one shot's gonna be like way wide.
Still can't believe there's left Morris on it there.
Zaid said, no blame at all. This is just a bad team with a few individual talent.
Yep.
Fair enough, Zaid.
Well
Fair
said,
enough.
Zaid.
Fair enough.
Well said. Ay.
It's a good victory for Mexico, but to be fair, it's like doesn't really. It's a glorified. It is a friendly. It's not a glorified friendly. It is a friendly. You're missing. The United States is missing. I don't know. How many?
Our three
really?
attacking players.
So Balogun,
Weah.
Christian Pulisic, and Timothy Weah.
Like that's gotta. Like what is that?
Pulisic scores that. Pulisic probably plays that ball.
Anthony Robinson scores that.
Yeah.
It's a great ball.
Very good ball. I thought he was going to finish that. Butch's reaction says it all. He's like, this never happened at PSG.
Yeah, Messi's burying. Oh my God.
Oi.
Even this looks like
Yeah.
hard. You know what I mean? That's a handball.
Why'd he smash it at him too?
Can't believe he. Man, we're 1 goal again. We're back in it too. You finish that, all of a sudden, game on. You know.
And the thing is, Mexico has some changes that they're gonna make that are gonna be good. Like Diego Lainez, I told you he's a player that's kind of fallen off, but he's tricky. He's gonna be one of those. He's gonna cause a lot of problems for this back line if he goes in. And we have commercials once again. Because who doesn't love commercials?
Oh, there we go, Poch. Good job. Ay, ay, ay.
Come on, even Javi scores that, says JFam. Damn right,
True.
JFam. Damn right I do.
Javi lunges
I score
for
that
it,
like this.
rips that quad, that hamstring, cushions the ball in the back of the net as he lays there celebrating.
Listen, I haven't gotten one single comment besides my soccer ability, because we've gotten multiple. I haven't gotten one single comment about how good this looks. I'm very disappointed as a tech genius. Somebody usually comes on and says like, wow, good setup or something like that. Video looks legit.
Nothing.
Disappointed. All my work for nothing. Come on. Oh, my word.
Offside.
And he's offsides. What an idiot, though. The guy, he was going to run out of bounds anyway, so he had to do that. But it's like,
That's funny.
put Diego Lainez in, bro. Look at this touch right here. Broop. Also, thank you for everyone who's joined us so far. Really appreciate you guys. It's actually been a fun one today.
We can agree to disagree on that. Trash game.
Joe's not happy because
Absolute trash.
he's a wanker.
No, I should have expected that we would lose, honestly. I mean, we haven't been playing well against lesser teams. Mexico, I think, since the coaching change, has been doing very well.
You just played well against
Consistently
Panama.
Getting better. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, it's hard.
But you did have a couple
We won
extra points.
2-0 against Panama at home. But
Chino. Brilliant performance by Chino Huerta.
it's great.
Played well.
finish.
Played well. Did his job. Was creative. Caused them problems. Scored a goal. Nutmeg the guy. Love to see it. By the way, Joe, I have this one player on one of my teams. I kid you not. She's averaging at least 1 nutmeg per game
Oh yeah.
and at least 2 in training every single time. And the girls know it every single time that she's going to do it, and she still does it.
And they just can't.
And they
stop
just
her.
like, it's like one of those where like they get nutmegged, then they just keep running forward, and they just like look up like. It's so fun to watch.
She's just cheeky.
She's just like, she's cheeky, and she knows she wants to do it, so she baits them. She baits them, and then boom, pops it through. Love it. Some people really had semifinal expectations in the World Cup. Dang, your boy Zay does not
Hey,
thinks you guys are delusional, Joe. To be
There's-
fair, yeah, it's. I mean, right
plenty
now,
of time.
yeah, but right now you would say like if somebody said
Oh yeah.
quarterfinals, semifinals, you'd be like, bro, you're delusional. Whether something changes, I don't know. Oh my word! Look at this, Lainez. Told you this guy's gonna be a handful.
Well, we got Aronson. Look at what the fuck is he
Go on,
doing?
Lainez. Do it again. Hey.
What is it?
The problem with Lainez though has always been final product. He's like one of those players that's like tricky, creative, but then just
Nothing
like
happens.
not as much final product as you would like.
Yeah.
So he can essentially be overhyped for that reason.
Because he looks great,
Yeah.
dribbling through everybody, yeah. But then if nothing comes of it, what's the point?
Just getting out of the group is a success for the U.S. Dang. Zayd's going
Damn.
off, man. Zayd's going off.
Shots fired.
Tell him, Zayd.
I mean, I assume we would get out of the group. We have consistently. And we'll be at home. But hey, obviously this game doesn't look good. The New Zealand game doesn't look good. But that's why we make a coaching change.
Poach out. Fernando Pacheco says Diego wishes he was Tecatito. Maybe. But he's here and Tecatito's not. That's a problem. J-Fam, where's the main host of the channel? Are you going to disrespect me like that, J-Fam? You're going to disrespect me like that?
He's looking for the hair.
I'm about to block his ass on YouTube. Just kidding. You're our only fam, J-Fam.
I'm gonna say we don't have many
So
consistent
afford to
viewers, so
do
we
that.
can't be blocking people.
J-Fam, Georgie, if that's who you're talking about, we're going to start referring to him as he who shall not be named.
Yeah.
Has decided to go on to bigger and better things, man. Just imagine we're a boy band, right? We're a boy band, and Georgie has thought that because of the success that we created together as a boy band, that he wants to go and start his solo career. That's basically how I can put it, the best way I can put it. And he will see pretty soon. He is not Justin Timberlake. He is not the Justin Timberlake of this group.
Who is it from One Direction? Nick Jonas?
Nick Jonas is from the Jonas Brothers.
Oh yeah, duh.
I don't know, but there's always one guy in those groups that nobody remembers and nobody knows, and just falls off the face of the earth. That's George. That's who he's gonna be. I'm calling it here. Just kidding, J-Fam. He'll be back next time. He just couldn't make it today,
Will he be back though?
but we're salty about it.
Do we really want him back?
Joe doesn't want him back.
Here we go. Oh, if he can bring. Oh my goodness, I just don't understand.
Joe just wants to replace him with his boy.
Here we go. Brendan Aronson. Is he going to? Who's? Yeah. Oh.
That one out of
Corner.
bounds. Goal kick.
Oh yeah. Every time.
What's your boy's name? Lana from Ghana.
Nana
Nana.
from Ghana.
Nana from Ghana.
Nana, are you out there?
Should we replace Georgie with Nana from Ghana?
Nana.
If you guys don't know who that is. Don't even have to look at a picture. Just know that his name is Nana from Ghana. Would you replace Georgie with that? I would.
So nice they named him twice.
Absolutely.
Nana.
Fernando Pacheco says we don't want him. I'm guessing he's talking about
Ooh.
George. He's definitely
Yeah,
talking
he's
about George.
talking about George. We all want Nana.
We all want Nana from Ghana.
Nana. Oh, Nana. I will say after these changes, the United States have looked a little bit better.
Yeah.
But still.
And I wonder if part of that is just Mexico kind of just like, do we really need to press high? Do we really need to do as much? And they're still pressing individually, but
Get a goal. Come on. Let's just get one. Let's see what happens. Tim Ream, coast to coast. Just shoot it. Use the Thor power in that man bun you got.
losing Georgie is like losing a World Cup final.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe a Club World Cup final.
Yeah.
J-Fam, you are disrespecting my boy Joe.
What do you say?
No, nothing, just because he's talking bad about us not having Georgie here.
I mean, trust me.
Are we not good enough for you, J-Fam? What's
Damn.
going on here, man? I don't like it.
What does Georgie bring to the
Yeah. Besides the man bun and
the Darwin Nunez fandom?
And the lotioned up forehead. What does he bring? You guys want to see a shiny forehead?
I guess he brings the short shorts for the ladies.
That's true. He does bring the short shorts every once in a while.
I was worried it was gonna be cold up here. You guys got your heat on?
It feels kind of warm, doesn't it?
It does. Ooh. Win the ball. Come on.
Oi, referee. Oh, here we go. Oi, yellow card in here somewhere. You also like, how do you dish out yellow cards when this happens? Because it's like
Everybody should get one.
everybody starts pushing each other, and yeah, like you started to lose track. You knew this was gonna happen. I said this.
Yeah.
And part of it is as well is, which is kind of funny. Zendejas is Hispanic
Yeah. Plays in.
and plays in Club America, and he's out here fighting with the Mexican national team. You also got to think for some of those players, if the Mexicans wanted to be real like assholes,
Mm-hmm.
they would say something about that specifically about like, oh, you're fake
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
keep
You know
him
what I
over
mean?
there.
All right. He's about to dish out these yellow cards. Who he's going to give one to? We're about to see. Zendejas. Definitely going to get one, I think. Edson Alvarez. Yep. That's fair.
There we go. A whole bunch of stuff happened for a whole bunch of nothing.
I'll tell you what, though. Pochettino strikes me as the kind of guy that will like see this from Zendejas.
And like it.
No, and not like it.
Oh, really? Be like, keep your head.
Yeah, like he'll be like, keep your head. Like, we're not thugs, you know. We're not just gonna like get into fights and stuff. Like, you got to be experienced enough to keep your head.
It's like a fine line because sometimes you need that, but also in this game, it's like, you know what?
Yeah,
We're getting owned.
he is also Argentinian, right? So like,
He's got a little bite to him.
yeah. So like, you wonder if maybe he would like that or he would appreciate that.
How much do you think that watch is?
Watchers.
There's Haji right for you.
Yeah, told you.
And then there's Aiden Morris.
Zendejas was a past Chivas player, used to play at the stadium. Top it off, he's representing USA. Fans hate him here. Fair enough. Makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and if he was
Is
at
that Jimenez,
Chivas and then he
another
went to
back heel?
if he was at Chivas and he went to America, that's like leaving Manchester United and going to Manchester City.
What is going on?
Turn him. Joe can stay, says JFam. Zendejas arguing with his teammates. It's true.
Come on, boys.
I wonder if it is a little awkward when they get back to their club teams. Like, hey man, I'm sorry.
I always thought about
Shouldn't have
that
lost my
with
head, bro.
Barcelona, Real Madrid back in like the Spain days. Yeah, with team split down the middle. Sergio Ramos yelling at PK, wanted to fight Busquets.
Right.
Then on the weekend, they're
They're
teammates.
buddies. Yeah, but I feel like, especially at like this level of football, that like we're not teammates right now.
It's all part of the game.
It's all part of the game.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, as long as they don't cross the line or whatever, but still.
Even then, I bet you some of them. I bet you they do cross the line.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, what a touch. What a tackle.
What another one? That touch was. Can we do something? That ain't it.
The Chivas fans hate Vega more than they do Zendejas. Trust me, I'm a Chivas fan. Sorry to hear that you're a Chivas fan, J-Fam. You have
What
now
Liga
confirmed.
MX team do you support?
You have
Javi?
now confirmed.
Ooh.
I was a Pachuca fan. Pachuca was that's
What the fuck was that?
Pachuca is Hidalgo. That's the state where I was born.
Pachuca.
Pachuca, baby.
Pachuca.
We used to be really good back in the day when I was growing up. What a touch. Fernando Pacheco. Whoa, Chivas is the team. Chill out. You and JFam. I'll let you guys know right now. Chivas is an absolute joke. Mark my words. Absolute joke, mate. Claim themselves to be the Mexican team. And you know this about Chivas, right? They only have Mexican players.
Mm-mm.
They're viewed as Mexico's team because they. That was good.
Here we go. Come on, boys,
because
get one.
they have a rule that they only sign Mexican players. But you know what they did? Cade Cowell.
They got him?
They got him because he's got dual citizenship apparently,
Hmm.
or whatever. So like it counts, but he's American. Like he plays for the national team, and he's got. Pretty sure he chose. Yeah, he chose a side. He's on.
I don't think he's been capped yet, but he might have been.
I thought he was for sure. But they brought him and stuff. It's like you're doing it off a technicality when you're supposed to be doing it out of like the pride of being Mexican, right? So it's kind of like I don't know. Pachuca always has my respect. Great players in our organization. Thank you, JFam.
Pachuca.
I always thought you were a good guy. I don't care what. Listen, JFam, I don't care what anyone says about you, all right? You're a good guy.
Aw. Bromance going. Yeah, stayed up
Fernando
late for this
Pacheco said,
garbage.
Javi, you're now my third favorite on this pod. Good, Fernando, because I thought I was your fourth before this. No, fourth. There you go. He said it.
There we go.
Pachuca
Roman
stinks.
before.
Whatever, man. Whatever, Fernando, if that is your real name.
Oh, man. Can we just fast forward?
10 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen.
Fast forward
Mexico
to the
up
end.
2-0. I honestly think that there's a higher chance that Mexico scores a third goal than this game ends up 2-0. I think there's going to be one more mistake or opportunity for Mexico to capitalize on.
Look at that. Like, even his touches are... I hate Brendan Aronson.
You know who Brendan Aronson is?
Mm-mm.
He's a kid on your team that got a lot of really good offers just because he works really, really hard, but you can never pinpoint what it is that he does well.
Yeah. I started talking to my girls about that. Like, I'm looking for players who want to be on the ball and players who want to impact the game. That's what I need you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't overthink it.
JFam said, Ponce and Brizuela are both from California and they play with Chivas. Cade isn't the first. Damn, he's not even the first.
Come on, Javi, get your facts straight, bro.
I didn't say he was the first. I just said that that's what they were doing. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But to be fair, if you're already putting yourself at a disadvantage by saying we're only going to bring Mexican players in when everybody else can bring foreign players in.
Yeah. You're not
So, to
doing
be
that
fair, if you're
bad
gonna-
of a thing, I think, if you're finding dual citizenships
Right.
there.
Fair enough. Raul Jimenez getting subbed off, ladies and gentlemen.
Man of the match performance, goal and an assist, huh?
Absolutely.
Has to be.
0 for 2 on bicycle kicks, though, if you're looking at stats.
It's true. 1 for 1 on slide tackles, though.
Yep.
He has more
Beautiful
tackles
slide
than some of the defenders on the United States, I think.
Obed Vargas, I think this is the Seattle kid. He was in Seattle Sounders, I believe. Messi. Moy. Kitman Moy, I believe. He was on his team.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's still out there?
Yeah, he's still in Seattle.
You liking it?
Yeah, he's big time. You get used to that lifestyle. It's such a fun lifestyle to live. If you're single or like not married without
Yeah,
kids and stuff.
without
It's
kids,
a
yeah, 'cause it's-
great lifestyle.
On the road, always with the boys.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, like you're never bored. You're always there. But the moment you have a family, stuff gets hard.
Yeah, because you want to get home, be home. Kick it.
Man Dog said, have we looked
What
like shit
the
all game? Yes, Man Dog, you have. I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie.
Yeah.
Fernando Pacheco said Santi all the way. And then he said Santi is better than Javi. And Javi's better than Raul. He did a little. So
Oh, wow.
I think it's Javi. And then that's it. Top 3.
Who asked if we've been this shite the whole time? Man Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, Big Dog. Sorry, sir. We've looked bad. Can't keep possession. I think we just got our first shot on target. Vasquez 5-10 minutes ago. Turned the ball over when there's no pressure.
You know what I should do right now, actually?
The one good thing is defensively we've actually done well. They scored off of a free kick, and they scored off of a turnover by us, like at the edge of our own box. But they haven't been able to create anything against us.
Did you see that turf, that piece of grass that just came up right by Tim Ream?
No.
Huge chunk of grass, like he just completely came up.
So you're blaming the grass, saying it's the grass fault for this terrible performance? I think that's fair.
It's confirming our suspicions about the quality of the pitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, what I was going to say is what I should do right now is Georgie sent us an invite to a Discord, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, and throw it in the chat?
Yeah, I should be able to throw it in the chat. So we were talking about it a while ago about how we should make a Discord for this channel. And how did he send it to us? Through text messages?
I think so.
Yeah, he did. So let me copy it. So if you guys have Discord, we've made a Discord now so you guys can just kind of do like a community. You guys can give us topics for the podcast. We can talk about the Premier League games at the weekend, Champions League, these types of games. We can go in there and chat. So if you guys have a Discord, I am going to put it right now in the TikTok. Can I do that from a different account? Because I don't think I can comment from my own account.
I am not sure.
All right, so hold on.
I'd assume you can.
Let me see if I can.
Here we go, boys. This. Oh, Aronson's taking it? Oh, yeah. Olympico.
Let me see if I can comment it from the Liquid Football account.
It's a great ball. What the
JFam was the one that brought up the Discord idea. See, I knew it was somebody on here. I wasn't sure if it was one of you guys. So JFam.
Appreciate you, JFam.
Let me see. Is it on there? You should be able to tag it in your profile. I have to add it to our link tree. So I'll add that. I'll add it right now. Actually, I can do that while we're in commercials in the middle of the game. How do I link tree it?
Four minutes left. You guys really time wasting? Time wasting in a friendly? Come on.
All right, I'm trying to add it to our link tree so you guys can see it on there. I don't know if it worked or not with No, it filtered it. It filtered the
What a finish. You guys probably could have just played Guardado the whole game.
How do I add one? Oh, here we go. Add link. Enter URL. Give me 1 second, people. I'm just trying to add their Discord into our
link tree.
Into our link tree.
Dude, these touches are terrible, man.
How would I do that? Copy.
Woo! There's your Meg. Dude. Oh my goodness.
I'm missing some good stuff, huh?
Miles Robinson just got turned inside out.
Look at the grass now. Look at that.
That's terrible.
All right. I think we should be good.
Here.
Check
Here. Whoop, whoop. One. Whoop. Whoop. Bro.
All right. So,
Meg turned inside out. Megged again.
You guys can check the link tree now. It's up on our bio in the TikTok or the YouTube or whatever. Yeah, it's on there now. So if you go and click on it, you can get invited to our
Discord.
Discord, baby. Hey, look who showed up. George Chomakov.
Oh, look
Nobody
what the
appreciates me shaking my head. Calm down, you want to be Justin Timberlake. Tech guy Javi isn't a thing anymore. Calm down, Fernando Pacheco. Calm down, my friend.
Waterboy Javi.
I'm just a loyal servant of this Next Goal Wins TV project that we got going on here. Just trying to make it a good experience for everyone, and I'm getting hated on. I don't like it.
Look at the urgency we're playing with right now.
So
Amazing.
if you guys go to the link tree on all of our social media channels, in our bios and our descriptions, the Discord is on there. Go join the Discord because we'd like to build a community of people. So, we can talk about football, we can talk about all the things, and kind of have you guys be a little bit more interactive into the podcast and any of the episodes and things that we record. So, JFam says the main host is here, right underneath George's comment. Why don't you,
Georgie, your fans.
Yeah,
your
why
fans.
don't you explain, Georgie? Explain what you've been up to.
Yeah.
Explain why you're not here.
Where you at?
Where are you at? We're out here grinding 12:19 a.m. on a Tuesday, technically now a Wednesday.
Yeah. It's my wife's birthday now.
Yeah. Joe's missing his wife's birthday to be here, to hang out with JFam and Fernando Pacheco. Damn it, Discord link didn't work on TikTok, says it's invalid. Georgie, you're killing me, man. This is the link that Georgie sent me. Let me see. Hold on. There's a way I can share
Well, if
it.
Georgie's in the chat, Georgie, can you?
How do you share it?
You got to teach the tech guy, man.
Here we go. Copy link. Boop. 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 All right. Check it now. I just updated it. Let me know if it works. Should be updated.
Well, 2-0. It seems like Javi is going to be this. Is that what you predicted?
No, I said tie, 2-2 or 1-1.
Jeez, what is going on here?
Uh-oh, I hear footsteps. Is that just me?
No.
You hear him too?
Mm-hmm.
We might have a pitch invader, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. We have a pitch invader. Hold on. Hello? Okay, is the door open to the upstairs? It's not? Can you open it? If you open it, you just let him come up here. All right, love you. No, you're good. Love you. Bye. Haha, we got some people in the Discord already. George stinks. Love it. All right, works now. We're good. Pat's code. Hey, guys, what's up, homie? Diego Ramirez. George is busy doing witchcraft on Man City. It's probably true.
I hope so.
Georgie's got some of those voodoo dolls. One of them is Pep. We also have, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see a little bit more of the view because we have the wide angle. If you're watching it on TikTok, it's got just the vertical. But it looks like we might be having some pitch invaders coming up soon.
So that's all she wrote, huh? Good game,
That's
Mexico.
the end of the match.
Good game. Beat down. Teaching them a thing or two.
What does this say about Mauricio Pochettino?
He's got some work to do.
Is it his fault? Is it not his fault? What do you guys think? Easy peasy, says ASVP020. It's a good performance from Mexico. Haven't seen that in a while. First game.
In what, 7 meetings?
Well, technically 8 now. So out of the last 8 matches, Mexico's first win. USA is going to be disappointed. I'm not going to lie. They got outplayed today.
Yeah,
They got their butts kicked.
Yeah. Yes, we did. No clear-cut chances.
Love it.
Two moments of brilliance from Jimenez.
What's up, Pitch Invaders?
Great players change games. What's up, Lobo?
He looks like he's like fully awake too. He's like not even slept. Vente, Lobo. Come say hi to the people.
Lobo, ven.
Ven.
Think it's just Lobo or?
No, Roman's out there somewhere too. Ooh, a couple of Poch outs. Thomas, hell yeah.
What's up, Thomas?
Thomas is only watching because that's in Alvarez.
You're probably right.
Fernando
This other
Pacheco, George Stinks. Let's go. We're out here. What do you guys? Final thoughts. Final thoughts from you, Joe.
That was painful to watch. We've got a lot of work to do. I will say hats off to Mexico. Clearly a better team. They played well, much more aggressive, better on the day. And one great free kick and then one, I don't want to say well-crafted goal, but they're playing it right now here. Just amazing tackle from Jimenez and great finish. So we've got some work to do, though. So, Poch, we need you. We need you.
We need you out is what we need. We need you out. You need to bring in Gareth Southgate. Bring that man in. He will turn things around. Get you guys to a final and then lose it. Final thoughts for me. Mexico, good performance, honestly. Worked a little bit harder, a little bit better, looked a little bit more together. What's up, puppy? Come say hi to the people real quick before we end. You should be asleep. Why aren't you sleeping?
Aren't you sleepy?
Say, Vamos Mexico.
Oh, it's Mexico.
All right. Light's a little bright on you, kid. you need to work on your tan a little bit here. All right, but yeah, Mexico played a good game. I like it. Pochettino has a lot of work.
Daddy.
What's up, man? What? You're not gonna just come up here and ask to change the channel like that.
All
right.
Daddy.
All right. Well, you got to say bye to the people on YouTube first. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Say Vamos Mexico.
Vamos.
And do this to Joe. Go like this.
Oh, my goodness. You see what he's teaching this boy?
Love it. All right, guys. That's it for this one. I appreciate all of you guys who stayed up a little bit later and watched the game with us. Make sure you guys follow us on the TikTok, on the YouTube, but also make sure you guys join the Discord. That's a big one. Link is in the TikTok bio and the YouTube bio and all the bios that we have. So hold on, puppy. Make sure you guys follow us. Joe, anything else?
Thank you again for tuning in, and hopefully see you guys soon. Hopefully see you this weekend.
All right.